IPPC calls for political parties to strengthen governance. Parliament adjourned to next Tuesday for budget passage. An update on 2025 LLG elections. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Wyra. Thank you for your company. Executive members of political parties gathered at Silaga John Momis Hall for a two-day workshop aimed at strengthening governance and policies for their respective parties.
The workshop, held on November 19 to 20th, brought together key leaders to discuss the organization's progress and achievements in the last 50 years and what changes and improvements need to be done for the next anniversary. Political Parties Registrar Emmanuel Pok provided insights on the program and its existence in shaping the country's governance.
Political parties are important institutions of democracy. Without political parties, there's no government. Individual members of parliament cannot form government. And it's the state's interest to look after political parties as democratic institution. And
a highlight of the event was a presentation by the Secretary of Salaries and Remuneration Commission, who explained the Commission's role in setting and regulating pay for constitutional office holders and senior public servants.
The Salaries and Remuneration Commission is the only body empowered under Section 216A of the Constitution to determine levels of benefits for elected leaders at different levels of government, the national, provincial, or local level government, members of judiciary, so the judges, constitutional office holders, departmental heads and heads of state authorities. No other body or individual has state authority to set terms and conditions for leaders in the public sector.
The two-day program concluded today, reinforcing the importance of clear salary in promoting accountability and good governance. Cleo Dutton, National EMTV News.
The Business Coalition for Women, Inc. hosted their annual Respectful Workplace Forum today, discussing solutions for being an active bystander against sexual harassment in the workforce environment.
Formerly known as the Family and Sexual Violence Forum, the event has been renamed to reflect BCFW's commitment to addressing FSV, workplace bullying, and sexual harassment as workplace issues that undermine employee safety, well-being, and productivity. The forum, teamed under See Something, Say Something, Creating Respectful Workplaces Together, gathered about 150 participants from all government and non-government organizations to promote active bystanders approach and strengthening workplace commitment. Executive Director for BCFW, Yvonne Kennedy, emphasized the importance of the team.
Speaking up is not just about reporting wrongdoing. It's about creating cultures where respect is the norm, not the exception.
Meanwhile, business manager for Westpac PNG highlighted studies that have shown sexual harassment in the workplace.
BCFW study and IFC study from a couple of years ago has told us that 1 in 5 women and 1 in 20 men experience sexual harassment. There's another University of Papua New Guinea study that tells us it's closer to 7 out of 10 women, particularly in the public sector, who have experienced sexual harassment in the workplace in Port Moresby alone.
Ms. Compain added that majority of the cases, when being reported, the harassment stops, which ensures that speaking up does make a difference. Gender lead for Pacific International Finance Corporation World Bank, Alan Maines, noted that the team is more than a slogan, as it is about individuals' integrity, accountability, responsibility, and the workplace culture.
It's about how people behave when no one's watching, right? And what you want is for your team, your company, your fellow employees to be behaving consistently in line with that culture at all times and being an active bystander.
This forum is an opportunity to reflect, learn, and strengthen actions to stop workplace bullying and sexual harassment. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Furthermore, BCFW launched a respectful workplace policy to change workplace culture so that every individual feels safe within their organization.
Coinciding with the forum, Executive Director for BCFW, Yvonne Kennedy, said creating a respectful workplace is a shared journey where every person has the right to be treated with dignity and every workplace has the responsibility to uphold that standard. She stressed that this policy will help individuals feel safe in the organization, which enables productivity.
Workplace conversation, policy and action can either reinforce or challenge gender inequality. And the attitudes and norms that drive workplace bullying and sexual harassment in the workplace, workplaces have an important role and responsibility to foster respectful workplaces and address workplace bullying and sexual harassment.
Ms. Kennedy shared with this policy they have also acknowledged the impact of SAF and technology-facilitated violence within the workplace. Hence, she thanked International Finance Corporation for the development of the policy. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
In Parliament today, Chuave member James Nomane called on the Prime Minister to publicly publish the expenditure report on how the 2025 budget of 28 billion kina was dispersed.
Mr. Nomane said from his calculations, every district should receive 15 million kina for road funding under the Connect PNG program. He questioned the Prime Minister on whether the expenditure reports for 2025 budget will be published on the floor of Parliament.
The DSIP and PSIP appropriation for 2025 only takes up 5.2% of the total 28 billion kina budget. 1.6 billion under the Connect PNG Act 2021 comprises 1.6 billion kina of the 2025 historic budget. Now, for Chuave, Mr. Deputy Speaker, we haven't received full DSIP appropriation. We haven't received any funding under Connect PNG.
Prime Minister James Marape clarified that disbursements of government budget for the last few years are on Treasury website. Mr. Marape said there is a final budget outcome with Treasury for the public to know on the government spendings. Furthermore, in response to Nomane's question, he said the government is still tracking the 2025 budget for its final outcome report to be published next year.
This budget's final outcome report published next year, the country will be able to know exactly where the spend has taken place.
He said there will be relevant constitutional amendments next year to make sure there is minimum allocation of service funds to all districts and provinces without the discretion of Treasury or the government. He assured Chuave member that his government is a fair government, noting every district is entitled to the SIP.
This year, we are tracking on average at 80% transfer to the services, to the districts and to the province as far as services improvement program fund is concerned. So if Taro is receiving 8 million around this time of the year and Suava receiving 8 million around this time of the year, I don't know what is a better description of fairness.
The Prime Minister stated that an independent audit company is looking through the Connect PNG program.
There were questions from the other side claiming one company got 700 million kina. False. 700 million kina is the entire budget of Connect PNG for 1 year, for goodness sake.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Opposition leader and member for Kiriwina Goodenough, Douglas Tumuriesa, questioned Prime Minister James Marape in Parliament today about possible mining operations on Goodenough Island.
Mr. Tomoriesa stated that the mining department visited the island on October 5th this year, but raised transparency issues, noting that government officials were not formally informed of the visit.
When the mining warden's hearing was conducted on Goodenough Island, they established that almost 80% of that island sits on gold. And what worries me, Mr. Deputy Speaker, is that the content of gold on the island is 88%. And with that finding last year, it has attracted a lot of interest.
He emphasized that such visits should always be communicated in advance, as local involvement is crucial to any decisions made.
When it comes to mining matters, our people live in isolated areas. They need to be advised in advance before mining wardens get into the district, so that they come in and be heard.
Tomoriesa urged the government to address the concerns, to which Prime Minister Marape responded with an acknowledgement. Marape stated that all national departments are required to operate in accordance with the law, and stressed the importance of informing national government officials when visiting provinces and electorates.
One law talk longoli make him or must make him. Whether engage one time landowners, or engage one time district or provincial government, or engage one time investors. So to the people of Goodenough, no one will come with a bulldozer to bulldoze through your rights. Our people have the traditional and God-given right inherent to the area of living and locality. No God man can force him you play along. To give him making mining, now lose him place. We need mining explorations to happen. We need the mining industry to grow our country's economy, but it must be done with taking our people with us. This government.
Marape assured the member and opposition leader that he will look into the matter and provide a formal response. Zola Yanangwe, National EMTV News.
You're watching National EMTV News. We'll be back with more local stories after the break.
Chicken kebab Dina. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offenses in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol.
This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
Number one super, ilike mol member, iyama mas na stop good. Time only retire or finish slow walk. Suppose you put him 10 kina more long contribution belong you, long one week, you buy cattle and 50,000 kina more. Time you finish slow walk. Ring him mipla now, nakisi mo talk sawe. Long or way, you can up him super saving belong you. Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Man, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Kujib Nazarene Hospital's notice to close its operations starting in December has prompted North Wagi member Benjamin Mool to request the health minister to allocate 5 million kina to the hospital to continue its operations. MP Mool said the hospital was running short of 5 million kina to sustain its operations.
North Wagi member Benjamin Mool said Kujib Nazarene Hospital not only serves Jiwaka province but also the neighboring provinces. Mr. Mool queried if the health minister could pay the requested 5 million kina to Kujib Nazarene Hospital for operations to continue.
And I got a letter from the church management of the Nazarene Church that they are going to close down the operation starting December because they don't have 5 million to buy drugs and do the operation. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to ask this question without notice to my good minister that are you going to pay the request 5 million to the Kusub Hospital right away so that that hospital can operate and serve the people of Chiwaka?
Responding to concerns raised by North Wagi member, Health Minister Elias Kapavore said Nazarene Hospital has the best health facilities in the Highlands region and the government-run facilities. Minister Kapavore said funding for Nazarene Hospital goes straight to Jiwaka Provincial Health Authority, stating Jiwaka Provincial Health Authority receives the highest funding compared to other PHAs in the country. He explained that to date about 60% of the funding was already received by Jiwaka PHA where Nazarene Hospital was allocated 1.7 million kina of the requested 7 million kina for this year. He added that his office will have a meeting with the hospital's management to allocate the 7 million kina this week.
I want to say today we have identified the funds and we'll make sure that the funding will be paid to them this week. At 5 million kina this week because we have identified the funding. Actually, we will want to increase that funding. 5 million kina are running 248. So 148 beds.
Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Santos PNG and Santos Foundation are campaigning for a global Thursday in Black movement through the United in Courage campaign. This is part of their ongoing effort to end gender-based violence and family and sexual violence.
This campaign was formally launched in October 2024 to call for a greater advocacy, leadership and solidarity in the fight against GBV and family and sexual violence. According to United Nations, an estimated 840 million women experience violence during their lifetime. Senior Communications Manager of Santos PNG, Celestine Ove, said what is more alarming is that these figures have not changed for the last 2 decades. She explained the United in Courage campaign.
Because it takes courage to speak up and seek help as a survivor. It takes courage to learn how to support survivors. It takes courage to fight for change. It takes courage to stand up against any form of violence. And also, quite importantly, it takes courage as a perpetrator to change behavior
This campaign ensures all staff wear black as a call for action on violence to help prevent it in all forms. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
The final day of the Human Resources Annual Conference highlighted the emergence of artificial intelligence and how it can be incorporated into the industry.
The head of HRM division at the University of Papua New Guinea, Raymond Kam-John, highlighted the impacts of AI on jobs and the emerging future skills to cope with AI.
According to World Economic Forum, the core skills in 2030 is AI and big data, technological literacy, creative thinking, curiosity and lifelong learning. So these are the skills that we need to develop.
He explained the use of AI in the human resource industry, stating that AI cannot replace people but can be used to help perform tasks.
Some of those tasks can be done by AI. It can be better done by AI. Some of these tasks can be done by humans. AI cannot do them. Okay? Just think of your jobs. So what it means is that AI cannot completely replace the job, but it will change the nature of the job.
He encouraged HR professionals to use AI, but to utilize it responsibly to perform tasks efficiently. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Member for EGV Tari, David Aurore, has sought answers on funding under the Connect PNG program, stating that the budgeted allocations for the road from Safia LLG to Kupiano in the Central Province have not been received for last year and this year.
Mr. Aurore said last year the government allocated 10 million kina under the Connect PNG program for road construction between Safia LLG to Kupiano LLG. This year, he said the funding was reduced to 6 million kina. However, both the 10 million kina and 6 million kina were not made available to the contractor. He questioned the Minister for Works and Highways on when the funding for the road connection would be disbursed.
And so my question is, good Prime Minister Blumi, when will this money for this road project be made available to the people of Ijibitari and Oro province as a whole?
Responding to questions raised by EGV member, Works and Highways Minister Solan Mirisim said there was 10 million kina appropriations in the budget, but it was not made available to the Department of Works to make the payments. Minister Mirisim explained that the department would have made the payments if the money was in its account.
4 million is the budget. 4 million is the trust, the Department of Works. Now we've been talking to you 4 million that's all Mr. 10 million or 6 million. So you come to office now but me play talk na. This la money the trust but release him. I think good lo through you speaker me ask him leader lo come na look at me so ML development funds lo kisi mi kodan lo walking road give him service lo people. And me available you come na look at me so me like talk na straight in heavy.
He further requested Mr. Aurore to visit his office to discuss on how to go about with the road work. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Despite several interruptions during polling for the local level government elections in the Central Province, Provincial Police Commander Chief Inspector Joseph Saleh confirmed that polling has been successfully completed.
Chief Inspector Joseph Saleh stated whole ward councillors and local level government presidents have been declared and police are looking forward to working alongside these leaders to maintain peace in communities. Throughout the polling period, Central Police Unit were actively engaged and attended to a number of incidents. This included the arrest of 3 suspects at Wanapa Brown area and an elderly man being injured at Kupiano Station during the counting. Apart from this, in the Goilala district, locals argued with polling officials over missing names on the command roll, which prompted the relocation of counting to Port Moresby. After experiencing these challenges, Chief Inspector Saleh appealed to the relevant authorities to take note of these issues and aim to improve for the upcoming national general elections in 2027. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the NESFund market report. The Kenya closed unchanged at $0.2366 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, Kenya was buying $0.2291, 0.3511 Australian dollars, 0.1906 euro, 35.72 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, copper closed lower, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News returns after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Mtambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin, marijuana or all drugs no good ikam lo overseas or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law olikolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine inap money mark inap lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This platok sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time halivim bilom Australia Papua New Guinea Law na Justice Partnership.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National EMTV News. Most wards and LLGs in the Milne Bay province have completed polling, giving a positive impression of public unity in taking ownership of the local level government elections.
The Provincial Police Commander for Milne Bay, Chief Inspector Benjamin Kua, provided an update on the local level government elections, acknowledging that elections were quiet and peaceful.
Milne Bay is very peaceful conducted, no problem, despite the concerns expressed by the Commissioner of Police. I think the people of Milne Bay, they take ownership of this LLG election and they vote the leaders with good faith, and they voted peacefully. They elect the ward councillors and the president.
Due to challenges beyond their control, they are yet to receive updates from the remote areas.
Yeah, I think all completed except for one during the borough of Sunil and another what we call Maga LLP. I think because of the location and isolation of the place, no network coverage, so we'll get the update when the arrow comes into town.
PPC Kua thanked the local police that monitored polling locations, ensuring that elections go ahead.
Since no funding, police cannot go because we have all the island places to go, so we cannot go. Police actually from the mainland did not go to the islands, but we have our local police there. They at least assist.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
5 local-level governments out of the 9 in the Western Highlands province concluded counting yesterday. The ward members from these 5 LLGs were declared by the provincial election manager, Philip Telape.
The elected ward members signed their wreaths at Kimininga Police Barracks yesterday. The election manager for Western Highlands Province, Philip Telape, thanked everyone who took part in the LLG election.
22 Golopol, block 23 and Rich Babla, give him now. Rich and Stablo. Obviously declaration will plan come up time blow counting finish. And then all they are all time blood of results. Rich him come one block book Tazullo. Kabul Nebilia electric. Lower Kabul, Mount Ginawa and Nebilia. And Stablo one block book Tazul.
Counting for the province continued today for the remaining LLGs. Mr. Telape said the wreaths will be returned to the provincial government as it is a provincial government affair. Counting for the province continued today for the remaining LLGs. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
NCD Disabilities Advocacy Agency, in collaboration with Child Focus Partners, hosted the World Children's Day. This celebration called for more inclusiveness for children living with disabilities.
Children living with disabilities in the nation's capital celebrated the World Children's Day today under the theme My Day, My Right, placing special emphasis on hearing the voices of children with disabilities. The event saw adult persons living with disabilities remind the children of their rights.
According to CRC, or United Nations Convention on the Rights of Children, Emi Tok and long Article 2, Togosem all get the children, all get the pignini yumi got, regardless of race, religion, or disability, all get only got one kind of rights. That's all.
Noting that there are different stages of disabilities, service providers of persons living with disabilities said it is vital to discover the stages early.
We enroll children as of 4 years to 7. Earlier, the better we identify and we enroll them with disabilities of different types. And we prepare them to journey with us in the education system. As they progress through, we transit them to the other levels of education in their lives.
Ms. Williams said there is a need for expansion of disability programs throughout Papua New Guinea.
In all those needs that we have and challenges that we have, if only they can step in to fund us, then we might expand our program, and the mode of delivery should also improve to help and advocate and empower our disabled persons with disabilities.
The celebration today aimed at making awareness on programs provided by the different disability organizations and service providers in NCD. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
The 20 Days of Human Rights Activism campaign has been launched today at Queen's Park in Mount Hagen by the Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, Jason Peter.
The 20 days activism event was launched today and will continue till the end of the 20th day. Present to attend the event were stakeholders, including non-government organizations such as UNICEF, World Bank, and many others. While welcoming the team to the province and for hosting such an important national event, the Deputy Administrator for Western Highlands Province, Ashley Tickle, stressed on the importance of the 20 days of human rights activism program.
It helps us to implement the rule of law and justice, strengthen economic investment, quality affordable health, quality education and skills.
Mr. Tickle said the key benefits that the people will receive from this program include monthly awareness and other activities to fight against all forms of violence. Adding on that was the World Bank representative Ning Fu, who also shared their contributions to supporting vulnerable people in communities.
Special focus on women and children. This is our key commitment to World Bank's Focus Scorecard.
The Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, and member for Uwan Gulf, Jason Peter, in his keynote address, thanked Governor Rapa and his team for hosting the event.
I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Governor Rapa, Provincial Administrator, the organizing team for planning and coordinating today's event.
He said celebrating 50 years of independence is the time for renewal of commitment to a better society. He was then given the honor to launch 4 policies for the department. Minister Peter officially opened the 20 days human rights activism program. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
10 presidents for the local level governments in Western Province have been declared by the provincial election manager, witnessed by 2 administrators of North Fly and Middle Fly districts.
Provincial Police Commander for North Fly, Inspector Hanzab Minata, applauded his police units for being committed to work assuring the confidence that Western Province can deliver free and fair elections successfully and peacefully. PPC Minata also thanked the electoral officials and security personnel for maintaining order and allowing smooth progress of elections. His message to the new leaders elected is to support police in the province in their ongoing efforts to provide policing services to all LLGs. PPC Minata stated policing is everyone's business. He commended the provincial government for supporting the local level government elections to be completed within the time frame. Benson Wemer, National EMTV News.
You're watching National EMTV News. Coming up next, we have Truka Sports with all your sporting updates. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Number 1 super, like him all member, mas na stop good. Time only retire or finish slow walk. Suppose you put him 10 kina more long contribution belong you, long one week, you buy gatos and 50,000 kina more. Time you finish slow walk. Ring him mipla now, nakisi more talk sawe. Long or way, you can up him super saving belong you.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offences in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol.
This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Papua. Now an NRL team based here.
To create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones should follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Tukai Sports. A strong showing of grassroots skill marked the NCDC and Central Kickboxing trials, highlighting the rising pool of talent and the growing strength in the sport.
The NCDC vs Central International Trial Kickboxing Championships ended successfully at the Rita Flynn Indoor Stadium. The event marked another major achievement for Papua New Guinea kickboxing as fighters from both regions delivered strong and disciplined performances. PNG Kickboxing Federation, led by President Chief Stanley Nandix, was satisfied with the high standard displayed throughout the event. The competition highlighted the rising talent from both urban and rural communities, with fighters attending from areas such as Sogeri, Rona, 17 Mile, Brown River, Morata, Waigani, Hola, Sabama and others. A major highlight of the tournament was participation of more than 20 female fighters, showing the growth of women in the sport. Children as young as 7 and 8 also took part in undercard fights, demonstrating the expanding grassroots involvement. Central Province dominated the overall trial and claimed the winning trophy. Following the event, 12 fighters were selected for the 2026 international competition, with equal representation of 6 fighters each from NCDC and Central. The selection committee ensured the process was carried out fairly and based purely on performance. The event also welcomed Taekwondo Olympians Kevin Kasman, Maximilian Kasman and Gibson Mara, who attended alongside coach Eddie Kasman. They helped present awards and encourage young fighters through their presence and experience. Stanley Nandex committed to supporting the Taekwondo athletes in their preparations for future competitions. He also encouraged the newly selected kickboxers to continue training and begin preparing for the international duties in 2026. Joel Mipari, Tukai Sports.
Today's semi-final saw PNG senior women face Solomon Islands at the MSG Prime Minister's Cup Challenge. PNG led 2-0 at halftime. In the second half, PNG pushed stronger and sealed a big 5-0 victory at the National Football Stadium. The win sends PNG women into the grand finals of the inaugural tournament. Tukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Tukai Sports.
Some days feel grey until someone brings back your smile. Happiness, sometimes all it takes is a bite or a scoop.
Late again?
And sometimes it's waiting in the freezer just for you.
Share the love, share the happiness in every moment with Gala.
Gala, Gala Yum.
Dreaming for more than a life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offences in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol.
This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insights for the latest on politics,
organizations are not performing their duty,
business, health, education, sports and more. A Closer Look, 7 p.m. Sunday, only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. A tough semi-final clash in the Women's MSG Prime Minister's Cup saw Fiji and Vanuatu battle hard for a spot in the grand final.
The women's semi-final of the MSG Prime Minister's Cup between Fiji and Vanuatu produced an intense match at the PNG Football Stadium. Both teams showed strong defense in opening half, resulting scoreless at halftime. Moving into the second half, Fiji lifted their momentum and broke through with their first goal of the match. They continued their pressure and added a second goal soon after, putting Vanuatu under increased pressure as the game progressed. Vanuatu responded with determination and managed to score a goal to keep their hopes alive. The match picked up pace as both teams pushed hard, with Vanuatu looking for a possible equalizer. Fiji, however, remained composed in their attack and struck again to secure a third goal. The final minutes of the match saw both sides battling strongly, but Fiji maintained control and protected their lead. When the final whistle blew, Fiji emerged victorious with 3-1 win over Melanesian rivals Vanuatu. Their strong second-half performance ensured their place in the grand final of the Women's MSG Prime Minister's Cup. Fiji now looks ahead to the grand final to face the PNG senior women's team. Joel Mipari, True Guy Sports.
True Guy Sports ends on that note. Stay with us for the Morning Plus Weather Report.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Stay
Number one super, like him all member, ama mas na stop good. Time only retire or finish slow walk. Suppose you put him 10 kina more long contribution belong you, long one week, you buy gatos and 50,000 kina more. Time you finish slow walk. Ring him mipla now, na kisi more talk sawe. Long all way, you can up him super saving belong you.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes,
Hi, this is David Mead.
highlighting our local sports developments across the nation,
All eyes on Papua. Now an NRL team based here.
Create a pathway.
and our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name's Gemma Schnobel and you're
And then all the younger ones will follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, cloudy periods with few showers and rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Darrow, cloudy period with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Kerama, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotau, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Popondetta, mostly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momase region, Lay City, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Medang, mostly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Wewak, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kevieng, cloudy period with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kokopon Robaul, partly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, mostly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka, Bouncing Kundiawa, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, mostly cloudy rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the small ships forecast. Waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Daru to Kiwai Islands, to Kerama to Yule Island to Hood Point to Samarai Island, sea 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Millen Bay Islands, sea 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Huen Gulf to Finchafen, sea 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Finchafen through VTA Strait to Siasi Long Island to Medang, sea 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Medang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG Indonesian border, sea 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, sea 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of East and West Britain Island, sea 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of New Island, sea 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Bougainville, sea 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Looking at the ocean forecasts, Coral Seas sees slight northwest winds of 5 to 15 knots. Solomon Seas sees smooth northeast to southeast winds of 5 to 10 knots. Bismarck Seas sees slight to moderate westerly to northwest winds of 10 to 20 knots. Pacific Ocean sees smooth southeast to southwest winds of 5 to 10 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that concludes the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 20th of November, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly